Yep, hot. Lil Kydd. Let's do it. Yeah. Clearing space like Roto-Rooter, only hard till I put the heat to you like ramen noodles and I bend y'all. It's so essential. I'm striking anxieties in your menthol. Lil Kydd, B.O. the kid and caboodle. And other rappers taking shots are all days of bamboozled as I end y'all. Proper send off. And the ink of my papers reeking of menthol as I spit ballistics, something of analytic. The AMD is that like dead or alive means jiggle physics. Remedials are to eat they spinach. But I'm not gonna stop flowing till every one of their plates are finished. Cause I'm nourishing the public one standard at a time. There's a full of that junk food, you got that media slime. And they keep maxing on the stacks and whackness. They ain't master talking whip you, but they love talking at you. It's a fundamental issue. Proper mix of nerdcore lyricism and plenty of euphemisms is causing much of a schism in the minds of the mainstream rapper. You know I won't apologize a smidgen. When the game is reeking of hypocrisy, the prospect of doing you isn't counting for squat. You see, those at the top teach us like they prophets, but they profiteering off of our violence, making our street a mockery. Y'all think that they're Socrates, but when I see them teaching mediocrity, honestly I look at it comically. Cause truthfully, the new age is having the rap pick minds of our youth like it's the new cottonseed. The 2-bit record exec inspects, manipulating his artists to spit guns and sex. Has done a good job sugarcoating the hot mess. He's the fortunate few to teach the lowest of projects to live recklessly. That ain't respect. Saying started at the bottom where the middle's nearly wrecked. Due to this concept, there are people who fall for the scheme too easily. That's why I deem the remedials. And remedials and haters alike can see my rationale to cut them at the knees like knee-highs. A G might think I got it mixed up like ecstasy, why? But it still spelled the M for every one of their behinds. Chicken from the waist up, so we get a target line. Sniping the opposition, and that's why they call it black ops. They say violence in the game's deserving of mad props. When you can't tell the ops from cops, they're left on the ground outside a liquor shop. If common sense are glamorized in kids' eyes, we wouldn't see violence monopolize the streets. Isn't like I'm chastising, but whoever dies, dies at the hands of the lies the media feeds. And hate to sound so cut and dried, even as an outsider to the travesty. I just have the audacity to put things less elaborately. With ignorance at a mass capacity, I'm here to redefine the meaning of casualties. It's just some food for thought, and I got some mouths to feed. It's a soup kitchen of flows. You know it when you step in the door, catch you whip with the truth and leave you on the floor. Nowadays I find it easier to kill a verse, extrovert with flows, to put in minimal effort. Next to burn should be the hater saying I'm ripping flows. Feeling dirt? I know more of a G than Willikers, and I still spur the Swiffer. More to believe and less to see. These days are based on merit, on credibility, not talent or skill or general appeal. We're our own worst enemy, and our enemy shoots to kill. Their self-destructive path of being lyrically whack at the cost of material values. Your typical rap track substitutes skill for meaning. How does it seem our priorities are in need of a readjust? We're just people in need. In a lesson from the Holidays League of MCs. So we should all take a knee, cause it's education of higher degrees on everybody's MP3s. Now listen close, I'll be quick, youngin'. Don't follow the trend of thinking that you're slick, youngin'. The underscore when everyone's asterisk, youngin'. Cause if you outside of a game looking in, you'll see it how I see it. A general hit or misfunction. Control by hires up achieving nothing. So when they come to test you, don't let it affect you. When you know that they ain't all that, or a bag of onions. It's truly a unique feeling when you ain't worried about how your contenders eat. They proceed to try and heat you, but they have trouble believing that the hate that you're receiving doesn't hold a meaning. So when you see him on the street, heavily breathing, internally breathing from all the ill will that they be screaming, just run with the lean and carry on achieving. All they can spit is indecency, the mic is need a cleaning. So no surprise when I reply with them. Ain't 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 no surprise when I reply with them. No surprise when I reply with them. No surprise when I reply with them.